Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the channel. Look at this thing right behind me. I don't even know what to call it. But yeah, we are here at the Petersen Automotive Museum. Oh, and how fitting is it that I am down in SoCal for cars and copters, and here we are. This thing, oh man, 1970s or what? Super cool. Look at that, man. That's all you need as far as battery though. A couple Duracells, and then you get in the chopper. Look at that, we got cars, Ford GT, and another Ford GT. Look at the carbon fiber on this. Man, beautiful ride. Which one would you get if you had to choose? You know how I feel about carbon fiber, so this would be my choice. Wow, crazy. Okay, so it says powered by BMW, but it's a McLaren? Jeez. Wow, seat right in the middle. Look what we have here, another McLaren, 1969. Again, I am the human encyclopedia of vehicles, and that's how I know this. Has nothing to do with it being right there. Another one, ooh, right-hand drive. Powered by tennis balls and a couple of zebra butts. Holy moly, look at this. We got a Countach. Man, we got a video playing in the background. Bunch of information there. The wheels on that. And you know, I've seen a Countach in person, but just to see one like this in great condition in a building like this is just amazing. And here we go. We got that first car ever, the Ford Model T. Totally joking. But yeah, it says the first practical car. It's a Benz. Actually, there's a really good documentary, I think, on History Channel that talks about like this setup and how basically it was Benz's wife who funded this while he put it together, and she basically was the one to say, man, I'm driving this long distance to prove that it's a practical, you know, car or first of its kind. Yeah, really cool to see. And of course they get better and better. You know, we can't have an automotive museum without having motorcycles. I mean, if it weren't for motorcycles, who knows if Honda would have been. Crazy how, you know, they started off basically like bicycles with motors attached to them and then eventually became something else. But yeah, look, right there, we have my bike, the Panigale. Ooh, there's gonna be way too much to look at here. Hopefully I could put as much as possible, but it would be nice if y'all just come down, support the museum, and come check it out. Another Ford GT. This one looks a little different. It is beautiful, stunning. Yeah, 1967 Ford GT40 MK3. Yeah, there's no way I remember that. I read it. Of course, we got the Shelby, the Cobra, and pretty sure that belongs to some hip-hop artist from here in Hollywood. That autograph, of course. Ooh, yeah, the one to start it as far as like what we know now as Lamborghini supercars. The Miura, the P400. This one, 1968. Again, I know these things right off the top of my head. What the heck is, okay, this must be from that, oh, Lancia. I was gonna say Fiat, but it's a Lancia, Bertoni, however you want to say it. Definitely involved in a lot of different Italian manufacturers, so can't blame me for thinking it's a Fiat. BMW M1, super rare, first time I see it. Yeah, definitely BMW M1. Man, I'm usually really positive about what I think of cars in general because I love all kinds of cars, but I gotta say this one looks better in photos than it does in person. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Just, I think there are nicer cars of this era, but you know, it is an interesting vehicle. I mean, look how the BMW emblem is not centered, but it is on the right and left. You got the M1 there. Interesting vehicle. Maybe it's something that would grow on me, but definitely this is one of those cases where it looks better in photos. Got the Porsche, the 959 in this beautiful black. This car was like a supercar back in its time, and it's super expensive, very rare, and just amazing what this car does. I suggest you guys, if you don't know too much about it, check out the 959, watch some videos on it, because the things it did were considered very high tech back at that time. You got one that's rough. Some people like it rough, or UF, whatever you want to call it. Oh, here we go, the Vector. Very interesting story about the Vector. I actually didn't know much about it until we met our friend at Car Week. Basically, our friend purchased one of the other Vector prototypes, and he owns also a lot of the things that came with it. So he's gonna make that Vector that was just a prototype turn into a real car. For the time being, here's the twin turbo W8, the Vector. Never thought I'd see one in person, but then again, I didn't really know much about it until our friend started telling us about it. That's amazing. Oh man, this thing is, it's bittersweet to see. Shout out to Jerry. If you guys follow the channel, you know my friend Jerry had his NSX stolen. It was found and it was wrecked. He will be back, and hopefully with something as pretty as this. Yeah, definitely missing Jerry's NSX for sure. You got the XJ Jaguar. We saw one of these at Car Week, but we didn't get to see it up close because it was in a secret parking spot that only a few people know about. So this is the first time I get to see it up close. Interior, what you would expect from that era. I mean, look, there's even an Alpine, probably a pull-out stereo. But what's amazing about it is that engine right there. Look at this. Look at that rear end. It's really nice. You want to stare at it and grab it. Wheels definitely unique. Center lock, super nice. The way this goes in the air right into the radiators. Good Lord, check out this Saline. I think the Saline is another one that we saw at Car Week. The same parking or garage structure that we saw the Jaguar. I'm gonna say Jaguar from now on. This thing is amazing. And any other Saline vehicle you've seen, like even the Saline Mustang, you'll kind of see hints of this. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, trust me, they're not comparable, but dude, look at the, I just called you guys dude, with the wheel, how much space behind it. True mid-engine, really, like, well, not right in the middle, but you know, like really far out there. The rear kind of looks like a Countach, actually. Quad mid exhaust coming out. Just the way everything flows on this is crazy looking. Interior, in my opinion, looking really good. And now, boom, look at this. MC12 Maserati. Look at that. Center lock. Look at the way that goes back there. The MC20 coming out. This was before then, obviously. The steering wheel kind of looks like your typical Maserati now. Yeah. Got the Trident right there. This thing's amazing. Look how, I don't know if you guys can tell, but the way that just flows right in there. Super sick. Looks especially cool right next to the Saline Jaguar, the NSX. All of these wedges look so good. Here we are, the Murcielago. Interesting, it has floor plates. Wonder if we know this one from one of the YouTube channels we follow. It might be. Oh yeah, there you go. Freddy Tavares. I knew I saw it on his channel. And he did mention that it was going to be at a museum. I didn't know it was going to be here. Oh, I really like what he did. He added the carbon fiber bits and made it look a little bit more modern. It's a little bit more classic here with a Goldwing Mercedes. Wish we could see this one with at least one of the doors open. Really clean. Damn, check out this Ferrari. I thought we saw something like this at Car Week, but now that I think about it, I'm probably thinking the old Testarossa, which is definitely not this. And I'm talking old Testarossa, not the Testarossa that comes to mind when you guys think Testarossa. Woo, holy moly, look at this. The Enzo. This is the first time I've seen an Enzo. I know there was a Cars and Coffee back in the Bay Area that had one, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I did not go to it, but look, here we are. Oh, check out the back. Look at that. Man, look at that engine. It's looking really good. Jesus. Man, that's sick. All the carbon fiber in there. Oh, look at that. We got our first Montana plate. All the best businesses are in Montana. Yeah, super sick. At 40. We were fortunate enough to see, I think, one at Ocean Beach, and then there was one of the shows in Milpitas where we saw two at the same time. I mean, like, how often could you say you see two F40s at the same time? But F40 and an Enzo. And what do we have here? Keeps getting nicer and nicer. Well, it depends on what your style is. But yeah, the 512 BBI. Really cool looking. What would be your pick? I think I'd go Enzo all the way. There are Pantera. Pantera, we saw a bunch of these. Now, the thing about Panteras are that, yeah, they're European, but also they're American. I don't know how to explain it, so hopefully that makes sense. You know, kind of like how Toyota and BMW made a Supra. Put it that way. Look what we have here. Really cool to see these next to each other. This, when I first saw it, I thought it was a Bugatti. But look, it's a Delahaye. Delahaye. Yeah, I thought it had that same shape like that old school Bugatti that we saw in Napa, but I guess not. Same colors too. Okay, I thought my LS 430 was big. Look at this thing. Jesus. Wow. I think just the front half alone is the size of my Barth. That's crazy. All right, time to go down some stairs. And it's about to get really interesting. You know what I mean? Yeah, this thing right here is a Porsche. Jeez, that is nice. Man, I'm not even gonna try to tell you guys what this is. But who's that? Tony the Tiger? That's great. This one right here. Man, I would guess Porsche, and yes, I was right. I mean, it looks like German colors. So, all right, here's a pretty cool exhibit you got when people are making their little prototypes. They start off with something small, something that would be clay normally, and not talking about Thompson. We got the party bus, and little dune buggy. All right, we got a 911, but not your typical 911. RSR, super raced out, super race mode. And right behind that, some more of that prototype clay making. Shoot, I was about to walk through. There's a wire there. I would have fallen my ass. And the front of the 911 looks so good. This is 944, raced out, of course. The wheels on that, just like Bobby, you got that Momo steering wheel. You got the gorgeous whale tail on this one. And look, if you sit in there, it looks like that's your body, but it's not. Again, some crazy stuff back in there. Look at that. We got a 356 or an Outlaw or a Speedster or whatever you want to call it. They're calling it the SL something something. coupe. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Valentino Rossi. All right, this is the part where it gets really weird. What the heck are we looking at? George Jetson, get your man. Yeah, got some tracks. Got some nice curtains there. Got some robot dude from some space show that I didn't watch. Some more movie type cars and Land Rovers and motorcycles. Look at this thing. I don't know if it's a Honda. It looks like a Honda. Oh yes, I was right. It is a Honda. Ooh, heck yeah, look at this. Here are some super nice custom classics, like things that I don't even know what genre to put it in. It's classic, but it's also custom. It's low, but it's not a lowrider. Man, this is really unique. Look how low that is. This one's on a spinning table. I think every car deserves a spinning table just so you can keep going and going. This thing is amazing. It has a bit of a gold pearl. You could kind of see it right there. But in person, yeah, it pops. So unique, so different. And it's a Buick. I would have guessed Lamborghini. You got the matching guitar and amplifier. When you think gangster, this has to be it. I don't know if my mind's playing tricks on me, but it almost looks like it's leather exterior. Shoot, I wish I could touch that, if you know what I'm saying. Got sparkly, just like my cousin's Monte Carlo, or it's just probably like a pound of glitter, just like he said with his car. Got another one there, and this purple truck, and another one that matches the guitar. All right, Jeep lovers, look at that. Yeah, this looks, they are way too clean for what they're designed to do. Oh, that's crazy. That's hella cool. Got another Volkswagen here. What is it? Oh, Nova? Oh man, our old neighbor growing up had a Nova. It was not like this at all. Super cool. Freaking Jurassic Park type stuff going on here. Who needs a home when you can just live in your car? Like I've always said, you know, you could race your car, you can't race a house. And this Jeep, I don't know, I'm no expert, but I think it has the wrong tires on. Yeah, they need to return that to Costco. This thing's incredible. I don't know if it was actually designed to do that. That makes sense. Just have the whole body twist, right? You don't have to worry about what the tires do. And look, no, it is not a Lotus, and no, it is not a 4C. This is a Tesla. For all you who are somewhat new to Tesla, this was the first Tesla ever, and yeah, it was influenced by Lotus. I'm pretty sure they helped them make it. And look, this thing's gonna trip you out. Yeah, it holds 2 people, by the way. Definitely not getting luggage in there, but you could definitely ride tandem with your friend. And you got your more traditional Tesla. It's a little bit different though. I don't know about that. Oh, okay. Now I get why this Model S doesn't look normal. It's the prototype. So before your precious Model S came to sale, this is what they imagined it would be like. And I think they did a way better job now. This pickup truck says Alpha, but it's not an Alfa Romeo, that's for sure. But yeah, it is a 2021, and I read that the company's called Alpha Motor Corporation, and this model is called the Wolf. Whoa. Okay, what the heck is this? Got a big old blown out booty hole made out of carbon fiber, which we like, and suspension right there where you can see it. I would assume, oh yep, there's the tail lights on that. Super thin right there. Freaking tail, like, will put a mullet to shame. Carbon fiber wheels, thing ready to race. It says FF0, not sure what that means. Crazy unit. Look how everything just wraps around the driver. You probably need a ladder or something, or a hoist to bring you into it. And the pedals are way out in front. Here's the front, same thing, opened up like Predator's mouth. All nice dry carbon. There goes their logo. Right there, the seat, and how everything's just wrapped around the driver. Good luck getting in. All right, we have a Bugatti here, and it looks like we had another Bugatti there, but it's no longer there. It was probably a Veyron, and what we have right here is the EB110 GT. Again, I am the human encyclopedia of vehicles, so I knew that way before I saw it there. All right, here we are, the James Bond part of the museum. And yeah, they went really all out with this one. I mean, they got a plane hanging over your head. They got Aston Martins galore, some kind of flying wheelchair thing, some boat. I'm no mathematician, but I don't think this is gonna buff out things trash. Look at that, we got the 5 Series, and we got a Nerf gun coming out the freaking sunroof. Super cool, one of my favorite Bond's vehicles. Okay, this Aston Martin is really sick. We got the Nerf torpedoes hanging out the front. There's also, I don't know if you can see it, it's like a little gun sticking out. Definitely some guns coming out of there. We got another one that's wrecked. Yeah, completely wrecked. Got bullet holes. Now, the one mystery about this one is that we're not sure if this is from a Bond's movie or if this is from LA Drive-By. This amazing amazing vehicle, which I have no clue what it is. Amazing. But yeah, here we are. Batista. Not sure if we saw this at Car Week or maybe Jerry or one of the other guys saw it. We got Dino. Of course, Dino, I believe the son's name, a Ferrari. And when they brought these out to the States, or I don't know, no, basically the reason they were made was to have more inexpensive version of a Ferrari, but basically you have a Ferrari, and from what I heard, at one point these vehicles reached a price that was very affordable, and now they're starting to go back up. All right, here's another one before we leave. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give that a thumbs up, share with anyone that might like this type of content, subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll talk to you guys later.